A very good afternoon. You're watching the midday news on Rajya Sabha television. I'm Aishwarya Kapoor with you, and here are the headlines. Karnataka farmers have not benefited from Prime Minister's Fasal Bima Yojana due to apathy of state government, says Prime Minister Modi. Chief Minister Siddaramaiah says the state government paid 50% cost of the scheme. Will stop passing orders if people get killed, says Supreme Court, as it takes a suo motu cognizance of Kasauli incident. Woman government official was shot dead by a hotel owner during the Supreme Court mandated demolition drive on Tuesday. Union Cabinet approves 3 major airport infrastructure projects, new terminal buildings at Guwahati, Chennai and Lucknow airports to be built at a cost of over 5,000 crore rupees. Centre rejects US's request to withdraw price caps on medical devices, including stents and knee implants. Drug Pricing Authority (NPPA) pushing to cap prices for 3 more devices used for treating heart ailments. And Mumbai court convicts gangster Chota Rajan in journalist J.D. murder case. A special Makoka court acquits 2 accused, including journalist Jigna Vora in 2011 murder. Our top story this afternoon, the Union Cabinet has approved 3 major airport infrastructure projects. The Cabinet that met under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi has given its nod to new terminal buildings at Guwahati, Chennai and Lucknow airports at a total cost of more than 5,000 crore rupees. The new terminal buildings at Lucknow will have an annual capacity of 13.6 million passengers, and it will cater to the passenger growth requirements up to 2030-31. It will be built at a cost of 1,232 crore rupees. And the new terminal building at Guwahati will have a capacity of 9 million passengers per annum and will be built at a cost of 1,383 crore rupees. And the new Chennai airport terminal will have a capacity of 35 million passengers per annum, and it will take care of the growth requirements till 2027. It will be built at a cost of 2,467 crore rupees. All right, let's get more details from my colleague Panchanan Mishra, who is joining us on the phone line. Panchanan, what more details can you get us? The Union Cabinet approving 3 major airport infrastructure projects today.
Ashra, this is certainly a big decision for the civil aviation sector, because government is looking committed to increase the sector regarding this Udan scheme, and to link it with tourism and also the booming the tourists who are coming to India, and also the interconnected airports. So the decision taken regarding these 3 major terminals, which are Lucknow, Guwahati and Chennai, and the major fallout will be there in next couple of years. So for this, the infrastructure. So now there is a cabinet briefing at 2:30 p.m. So we have to see that what are the major highlights of that. We will let you know.
All right, Panchanan. So what the police team that had gone with the officials was doing. In a strong statement, the apex court said that it would stop passing any order if the people are going to be killed. The incident relates to the apex court mandated drive to demolish illegal structures in 13 hotels in Solan district. 4 teams were constituted for this purpose. Well, the deceased was heading one team, and hotel owners allegedly attempted to intimidate him to stop the demolition drive, and an altercation ensued, and the hotel owner fired 3 rounds at the officials. While the woman was killed, the official of the Public Works Department was also critically injured. The accused fled from the spot soon after, and a manhunt was launched to nab him thereafter.
Court had directed the authorities to bring down all such illegal structures which were there in Kasauli. State government appointed certain officers. They all went there on the spot. Now, what was found on the spot that one of the hoteliers shot dead this lady from the Town and Country Planning, which is very unfortunate. Today, I mentioned this matter in the Supreme Court, and the court has put up the matter before the Honorable the Chief Justice, and has requested this matter to be listed tomorrow before the appropriate bench.
Let's get you all the action now from poll-bound Karnataka. Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressed Karnataka BJP's farmer cell workers through his app today. He said the Congress has been ignoring the plight of farmers in the country. The Prime Minister said that the BJP government has been doing all it can to provide all facilities to farmers. Now, speaking about the soil health card, the Prime Minister said that nearly 1 crore farmers in Karnataka have received it. The Prime Minister also said due to the apathy of the Karnataka government, people in the state have not benefited from the Fasal Bima Yojana. He also said that his government has revived around 100 schemes related to irrigation with a cost of around 4,000 crore rupees. Works on 5 projects that were lying unused in Karnataka have begun. The Prime Minister also said that the BJP's chief ministerial candidate, B.S. Yediyurappa, is a farmer leader, and that he will work towards achieving the goal of doubling farmers' income by 2022.
मुझे कर्नाटक में प्रधानमंत्री फसल बीमा योजना के बारे में अब शिकायतें मिलती रहती थी, लेकिन हमारे एक सांसद थे जिन्होंने किसान मोर्चा की मदद से अपने क्षेत्र में बहुत काम किया, लेकिन कर्नाटक सरकार उदासीन रही। उसको परवाह ही नहीं थी कि किसानों को फसल बीमा योजना से कितना संकट मिलता, कितना फायदा होता है, और अकाल के दिनों में अगर सरकार सक्रिय होती और किसान को क्या 1 रुपये में 2 पैसे 5 पैसे से ज्यादा खर्चा नहीं है, बहुत बड़ा खर्चा राशि सरकार की तरफ से आती है, लेकिन उन्होंने किया नहीं। और हमें किसानों को कन्विंस करना है, उन्हें विश्वास दिलाना है कि यह समय है कि ऐसी सरकार चाहिए जो किसानों के प्रति संवेदनशील हो, किसानों की समस्याओं को समझती हो, किसानों का कल्याण उसकी प्राथमिकता हो। भारत सरकार ने किसानों की आय 2022 तक 2 गुना करने का संकल्प लिया है। हमारे मिशन में जब येदियुरप्पा जी मुख्यमंत्री बनकर के जुड़ जाएंगे तो उनका अनुभव, उनका कमिटमेंट हमें इस काम को और ताकत देने वाला है।
And Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah took to Twitter to counter the Prime Minister's charge. He said that the government of Karnataka paid 50% of the cost of the PM Fasal Bima Yojana. He also said that his is the only government in the country that has deployed IT to directly pay the insurance amount into the farmers' accounts. He later said that the crop insurance is an old UPA regime. All right, let's get more details. My colleague Rajat Ken is now joining us from Shivamoga district of Karnataka. Rajat, a very good afternoon. And a day after PM Modi hit the campaign trail in the state with 3 rallies yesterday, today he reached out to the state's farmers through the Namo app. And you know, with the statistics showing that as many as 3,500 farmers in Karnataka committed suicide between April 2013 and November 2017. Of course, farm distress is a big issue. All right, we seem to have lost contact with a reporter there. We'll try connect him back to him in the subsequent bulletins. Meanwhile, on Tuesday, Prime Minister Narendra Modi kickstarted his campaign in the state. He targeted Congress President Rahul Gandhi, saying that Rahul Gandhi insulted the JDS Supremo H.D. Devegowda. Now, showering praises on the former Prime Minister, Prime Minister Modi said that Devegowda was one of the most respected and tallest leaders for whom he had great respect. The Prime Minister was alluding to Rahul Gandhi's speeches at his rallies in JDS strongholds, where he had attacked Devegowda and had called his party the B team of the BJP. Meanwhile, reacting to the Prime Minister, Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah said that the Prime Minister has suddenly discovered love and respect for H.D. Devegowda. He asked if the new love is a sign of the not-so-secret understanding between the BJP and the JDS.
That is a political statement And ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಏನು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, it clearly shows there is a tacit understanding between JDS and BJP. ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ, ಬಿಜೆಪಿಯವರು ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಕೂಡ JDSನವ್ರನ್ನ ತೆಗಳಲ್ಲ, ಆರೋಪ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. JDSನವರು ಬಿಜೆಪಿಯವ್ರನ್ನ ಆರೋಪ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ.
And here is our special report. In this election season, Karnataka's holy shrine of Lord Manjunath in Dharamsthal is also high on the visit itinerary of all the political leaders. An extremely revered temple has always kept itself away from politics. Known for its charitable programs, Dharamsthal's initiative of empowering the women by teaching them digital transactions is today bringing change to the lives of lakhs. Here is a report.
Thousands of devotees throng this 800-year-old temple of Lord Manjunath. Also referred to as the Tirupati of Karnataka, the list of recent visitors also included Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Congress Chief Rahul Gandhi. But this institution has kept itself strictly away from politics.
Favor or disfavor anybody. We don't allow them to have any public functions or rallies inside the campus of the Dharmasala. They can come, they can pray, they can use the temple for their prayers and blessings, but we don't allow them to have any political transactions and business here.
The religious institutions is also known for its charitable activities across the state, including in the fields of education, health and financial assistance to villagers. But it is the initiative to impart the know-how of digital transaction that is leading to impact rural lives.
This is the program which attracted Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi to this temple because we are e-friendly. So all the transactions are taking place through mobile phone and the other handheld machines, and we use a lot of tab transactions in the villages. So people are very friendly with this. Even the illiterate women are using this technology.
In one of these meetings of self-help groups of women at the Kathikere village of Chikkabagaluru, Dharamsthal's SKDRDP initiative aimed at rural development and women empowerment is teaching them how to effectively use their ATM cards, RuPay debit cards and phone banking. During his visit to Dharamsthal last year, Prime Minister Modi had distributed RuPay debit cards.
पहले सब हमने लोन लेते थे तभी इधर ऑफिस में जाना पड़ता था, वहाँ पे जाके वेट करना पड़ता था, बैंक में जाते थे वहाँ पे वेट करते थे. अभी ऐसा नहीं है, हम लोग को सब बैंक के तरफ से कार्ड दिया है, वहाँ पे हमारे अकाउंट में पैसे जाते हैं, वहाँ से हम कार्ड से हम पैसे लेते, ATM से लेते.
Digital initiatives also include opening Jan Dhan accounts of these members of rural self-help groups and providing them with assistance like personal loans.
The repayment and borrowal takes place in cash at the group level. Now we would like to avoid that too. What we are planning is the deposit takes place. Is done by the member straight away into his personal SB account, and from there the funds gets transferred to CC account digitally.
With more than 30 lakh women associated with the self-help groups of Dharamsthal, they are targeting to train each woman in digital transaction, empowering them to access their own bank account with just a swipe of the finger.
It's not just the city spaces, but alleys in small villages outside metros where digital transaction is helping its residents make the life better every day. In Kartike village of Chikmagaluru, with camera person M.S. Suresh, Rajat Kane for Rajya Sabha TV.
And continuing its rural outreach program, Gram Swaraj Abhiyan, the central government is organizing the Kisan Kalyan Karyashala today. The workshops are being organized at the block level across the country, and the BJP has asked all its MPs to attend the program. This is the government's aim to connect with the scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, besides youth and farmers, by highlighting and expanding several welfare initiatives of the Narendra Modi government. The centre's rural-centric campaign had started on 14th of April, the birth anniversary of Dalit icon B.R. Ambedkar, and it will end on 5th of May. And time to take a very short break here. We'll be right back with more news.
Enter the majestic forecourt of Rashtrapati Bhavan and you'll come across the Jaipur column. A gift to the Viceroy from Savai Madho Singh, the Maharaja of Jaipur, to commemorate the creation of the new capital. The 145-meter high column is crowned with 6 pointed crystal stars on a bronze lotus, and inside the stone shaft runs a steel tube which weighs a little more than 5 tons. The base of the column has text conceived by Lord Irwin and Sir Edwin Lutyens inscribed on it.
Welcome back after the break. In a special court in Mumbai has a convicted gangster Chota Rajan in the journalist J.D. murder case. The Special Maharashtra Control of Organized Crime Act Court, or the Makoka Court, acquitted a journalist Jigna Vora and other accused Paulson Joseph in the murder. Remember, there was a shot dead in Powai on 11th of June 2011, allegedly at the behest of gangster Chota Rajan. The prosecution had examined 155 witnesses in the case, of which around 10 are reported to have turned hostile.
12 में से 10 आरोपी दोषी पाए गए हैं और उनमें एक दीपक सिसोदिया छोड़ के बाकी सब मर्डर के तहत भी दोषी पाए गए हैं और टोटली जो 10 कन्विक्ट हो गए सभी मौका के तहत भी दोषी पाए गए हैं और कोर्ट ने सबको 302 बाद में जो मौका के है 311, 32, 34 इनके तहत सबको सजा दी है.
And a crucial meeting of the Supreme Court Collegium is likely to take place today to reconsider the name of Uttarakhand High Court Chief Justice K.M. Joseph for elevation as a judge of the Supreme Court. The government had on 26th of April declined to accept the recommendation of the Collegium on the elevation of Justice Joseph. Union Law Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad had written to CJI Deepak Mishra returning Justice Joseph's name after the government approved only Justice Indu Malhotra's name. The 5-member collegium that also includes Chief Justice Mishra will today discuss the note sent by Law Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad while returning the file relating to the elevation of Justice Joseph. On to some other news. Aadhaar card will now not be compulsory for getting mobile SIM cards. The centre has instructed mobile companies to follow the instructions immediately so the consumers are not inconvenienced. They have been asked to not insist on Aadhaar as the identification document. They have now been asked to accept alternative documents such as the driving license, passport and a voter ID card. And the centre released a draft of its new telecom policy on Tuesday. The National Digital Communications Policy 2018 aims to provide access of a broadband with a 50 megabit per second to every citizen of the country. Among the other targets set are to attract a $100 billion investment in the sector and also create 40 lakh jobs by 2022. The draft also proposes to address the woes of a debt-ridden telecom sector by reviewing license fees, spectrum usage charges, universal service obligation fund levy, all of which add to the cost of the telecom sector under the new policy for enhancing ease of doing business in the sector. The draft policy proposed to rationalize taxes and levies on digital communications equipment, infrastructure and services as well. And the World Health Organization, or the WHO, in its new pollution report has praised the centre's Ujjwala Yojana for its efforts to combat air pollution. The report states that the Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana scheme has provided some 37 million women living below the poverty line with free LPG connections to support them to switch to clean household energy use. The report says that this is among the several measures taken by the government and are also implemented across the world in the fight against growing air pollution. Launched by Prime Minister Modi on 1st of May 2016 in Balia district of Uttar Pradesh, Ujjwala Yojana aims to safeguard the health of women and children. The WHO report also says that air pollution kills 7 million people each year and that 9 out of 10 people on the planet breathe in polluted air. About a quarter of deaths due to heart disease, stroke and lung cancer can also be attributed to air pollution. 14 Indian cities figure in the 20 most polluted list as well, and these include Delhi and Varanasi. The World Health Organization plans to organize in the month of October the first conference on air pollution and health to speed up changes at the global level. And in a move that would bring relief to the common man, the government has rejected the US's request to withdraw price caps on medical devices. Despite pressure to rethink its stance after price controls on heart stents as well as the knee implants, India has told the US that it won't abstain from capping the prices for more medical devices. The government says that the price caps help in making the treatment much more affordable to Indians. And what is even more heartening, India's National Pharmaceutical Pricing Authority or the NPPA has been pushing for more price controls.
Meet Kapil from Delhi. Few years back, he was worried about the cost of a heart surgery that he needed to undertake that required inserting a stent in his heart. That is a mesh tube placed in the arteries to improve blood flow. However, government's landmark decision to fix price ceilings for coronary stents let Kapil undergo the surgery without paying an exorbitant price.
जो स्टंट की कीमत थी वहाँ पर करीब जो पहले स्टंट की कीमत हुआ करती थी लाख 1.5 लाख रुपए, करीब उसकी 1/4 कीमत पे वो स्टंट मुझे डाला गया. लगभग जो मेरा खर्चा आया वहाँ पर स्टंट का और जो स्टंट डालने का जो आया वो करीब 40 से 45 हज़ार के बीच में मेरा पूरा खर्चा आया वहाँ पर.
Like Kapil, thousands of people in the country with heart ailments were able to undergo surgery as they could now afford it. This after India's Drug Pricing Authority, National Pharmaceutical Pricing Authority in Feb last year lowered the prices of stents. Moreover, the government has further rejected US's request to withdraw price caps on medical devices. American healthcare major Abbott has demanded that its premium brand of stent should be kept away from the purview of government's pricing policy. However, the government rejected the demand, after which Abbott has discontinued the product from the Indian market. However, NPPA says Abbott's move will not impact the availability stents in the country, further adding that its crackdown on the exorbitant trade margins that inflated the price of cardiac stents had brought much relief to patients.
क्योंकि ट्रेडर का मार्जिन कम होता है इससे रिसर्च का या मैन्युफैक्चरर का मार्जिन तो कम नहीं हुआ. मैन्युफैक्चरिंग जो प्राइस लैंडेड प्राइस है उसके ऊपर तो हम लोगों ने कोई कंट्रोल नहीं किया है. जो मार्जिन कम हो रहा है वो तो मिडिल मैन का है और ट्रेडर का मार्जिन है. दवाई बनाने वाली कंपनी या जो स्टेंट बनाने वाली कंपनी या नीम प्लांट बनाने वाली कंपनी है उसके मुनाफे में तो कोई कमी नहीं आई है.
In February 2017, NPPA brought cardiac stents and knee implants under price control. However, that year in September, US Trade Representative wrote to Prime Minister Narendra Modi's office urging it to not expand price controls to additional medical devices. However, NPPA rejected that demand, saying that it was indeed pushing to bring 3 more devices used while treating heart ailments under the ambit of price controls, adding that it was Centre's agenda to improve India's public health system and boost affordability of treatment.
ये एक बहुत शीघ्र ही हम लोगों को एक और कमेटी बनाने की आवश्यकता पड़ेगी जो कि बाकी चीज़ों के बारे में भी एक उचित निर्णय ले सके कि किस किस चिकित्सा उपकरण को एक मूल्य निर्धारण के दायरे में लाया जाए, जिससे कि जो लाभ हम लोगों को मिला है स्टेंट्स के क्षेत्र में और कृत्रिम घुटने के क्षेत्र में वैसा ही लाभ बाकी सब चिकित्सीय उपकरणों के मामले में भी मिल जाए.
Before the NPPA fixed rates last year, these medical devices were sold at a cost which was more than 200 to 400% more than the MRP. The NPPA fixed the rates of bare metal stents at 7,923 rupees and drug-eluting stents at 28,849 rupees respectively, which were earlier sold at about 2 lakh rupees each.
The basic reason behind this price reduction of knee implant and heart stents are that the common man can also afford it. And the government, along with INPPA, also hinted that in many more devices and medical surgeries, there will be a price reduction in favor of a common man. But there is a challenge lies ahead between the good quality implants and also the research and development for the new technology. In Delhi, with cameraman Kawaljit, this is Panchanan Mishra for Rajya Sabha TV.
And President Ramnath Kovind presented the 4th Visitors Awards 2018 at the Rashtrapati Bhavan. The awards are given to promote healthy competition amongst the central universities and to motivate them to adopt the best practices from around the world in pursuit of excellence. Congratulating the winners, the President said that research and innovation is the bedrock of advancing knowledge, and knowledge alone holds the key to finding solutions to our problems. He also added that education is a subject that he is personally passionate about. He said it is education that holds the key for the development of our nation and our people. And the armies of India and China on Tuesday held a border personnel meeting during which both the sides resorted and resolved to maintain peace and tranquility along the line of actual control. The two sides also agreed to work on additional confidence-building measures. A special border personnel meeting was also held on the occasion at the meeting point in Ladakh region of Jammu and Kashmir. The latest effort comes after the informal summit between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Chinese President Xi Jinping last week in Wuhan. The bilateral trade for the year 2018 between the traders of India and China through the Nathula border has also started, with both the sides exchanging gifts and greetings. Remember, last year the trade was disrupted due to the Doklam standoff. And that's it in this edition of Midday News. Thanks for watching.